Have you ever felt the weight of darkness pressing against you, trapping you? Imagine a place where every step forward could be your last, where even the smallest mistake could seal your fate forever. Tonight, we are going to narrate the tragic and haunting story of John Edward Jones, a man who ventured into the Nutty Putty cave and never came back. This isn't just a story about exploring caves, it's a tale of desperation, unthinkable horror, and the deadly allure of the unknown. Stay with us if you dare, because once you enter, there's no turning back. It was Thanksgiving week, 2009. John Edward Jones, a 26-year-old medical student, had come home to Stansbury Park, Utah to spend the holidays with his family. A husband, a father, and a devout family man, John was known for his adventurous spirit. That week, the family decided to reignite an old tradition: cave exploring. Nutty Putty Cave was notorious among spelunkers. Known for its tight tunnels and soft clay-like walls, the cave promised excitement for thrill-seekers but demanded caution. For John, it seemed like the perfect challenge, a chance to relive childhood memories and make new ones. But for all its allure, Nutty Putty had a reputation, a dangerous one. At 8 p.m., John, his brother Josh, and a group of friends and family entered the cave. Their destination, a notorious section called the Birth Canal, a name that foreshadowed the harrowing events that would soon unfold. Separated from the group, John led the way into a narrow passage. Head first, he wriggled deeper and deeper into the tunnel. As he progressed, the walls seemed to close in, leaving no room to turn back. But then, he saw it, a fissure that dropped sharply below. Believing it widened at the bottom, John made a fateful decision. John exhaled, compressing his chest to slide over the lip of rock and into the fissure. But when his chest expanded again, he was stuck. The walls weren't widening, they were tightening, squeezing his body into an impossibly small space. The more he struggled, the deeper he sank, until he found himself trapped in an 8.5-inch wide section of the cave. Alone in the darkness with one arm pinned and his headlamp gone, John's situation was dire. His brother Josh, realizing something was wrong, crawled through the tunnels to find him. What he saw was enough to make anyone freeze with fear. Josh tried to pull him free, but John was wedged too tightly. With no other choice, Josh climbed back out of the cave to call for help, leaving a friend behind to comfort his brother. And thus began one of the most grueling rescue operations in history. For over 27 hours, over 100 rescuers worked tirelessly to save John. The space was too tight for large equipment, forcing them to chisel away at the rock by hand. They built a pulley system, hoping to slowly pull him out, but every inch came with unbearable pain for John. His feet scraped against the ceiling, sending shockwaves of agony through his already fragile body. Being upside down for too long causes blood and fluids to pool in the brain and lungs. The body simply isn't built to handle it. John's organs were slowly failing. As the hours dragged on, John's voice grew faint, his breathing labored. Rescuers sang hymns to comfort him, but their efforts were running out of time. Just when they thought they were making progress, the pulley system failed. And then, the unthinkable happened. At 11:56 p.m. on November 25th, John Jones was pronounced dead. Trapped 100 feet below the surface, upside down in a fissure barely wide enough to fit his body, John took his final breath. His body remains sealed inside Nutty Putty Cave to this day, a chilling reminder of the risks that come with venturing too far into the unknown. John's story is one of bravery, desperation, and tragedy. It reminds us of the unforgiving power of nature and the fine line between adventure and danger. What drives people to explore such deadly places? Would you dare to step into the darkness knowing the risks? If this story gripped you, share your thoughts below. And if you're curious about more true tales of horror, subscribe and turn the notification bell for our upcoming spine-chilling videos.